Today we're exploring the top attractions in Cincinnati, Ohio. If you're new to the area, or you're thinking about making a move to the Queen City and want to know some of the top attractions and what makes this place so special, then stick around. We're going to go over some of the top attractions, and at the end, I'll share some hidden gems with you that you might miss if you're not a Cincinnati native. So let's get started. I'm Angela Evans with Cincinnati Ohio Living, and if you're thinking about making a move, you can go ahead and reach out using my contact information in the description box below. And if you want to know more about Cincinnati and its surrounding suburbs, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications. That way you never miss a video. Alright, so now on to the reasons why Cincinnati is such a popular place to live in the Midwest. First up is the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. One of the oldest zoos in the United States, it opened in 1875 and has become a leader in conservation and education. Home to over 500 animal species, it's famous for residents like Fiona the hippo and innovative exhibits such as Gorilla World. Conservation is central to the zoo's mission, with efforts focused on breeding endangered species and global wildlife protection. The zoo also emphasizes education through outreach programs that promote awareness about wildlife preservation. In addition to the animal exhibits, the botanical gardens feature over 3,000 plant species, enhancing the visitor experience with beautiful landscapes and seasonal displays. One of the aspects that I really enjoy about the zoo and the botanical garden, when you're walking around and you see a really pretty tree that you like, or maybe some gorgeous flowers, a floral display, they always have little signs that tell you what those specific trees or plants are. And I just love that about it, and they really do a good job incorporating native species. So with engaging activities for all ages, the Cincinnati Zoo inspires visitors to appreciate and protect the natural world, making it a must visit for both locals and tourists. Next on our list are the museums. From the Cincinnati Art Museum, the Museum Center at Union Terminal, the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center, the Taft Museum of Art, the American Sign Museum, there's no shortage of arts to enjoy here in Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Museum Center at Union Terminal is a stunning Art Deco landmark that serves as a vibrant hub for culture, history, and science in the heart of Cincinnati. It opened in 1933 as a train station, and the building itself is a National Historic Landmark, known for its iconic architecture and stunning murals. Visitors can explore everything from ancient civilizations to modern science here at the Cincinnati Museum Center. It's a perfect destination for families and curious minds. One of its highlights is the OmniMax Theater. It offers an immersive film experience under a spectacular dome. This was something that I absolutely loved going to as a kid. It really feels like you are part of the world that you are watching on the screen, and you can't get that anywhere else today. I still actually really enjoy going to those, and haven't been to one in a while, but the last one that we went to with my kids was so much fun, and I would just highly recommend it to anybody, young or old. You'll love it. The Museum Center also frequently hosts traveling exhibits and special events, ensuring there's always something new to discover. And then the Cincinnati Art Museum is a must-see destination for art lovers and casual visitors. Located in Eden Park, the museum boasts an impressive collection of over 67,000 works of art, spanning 6,000 years of history. The museum's diverse collection includes masterpieces from renowned artists such as Monet, Picasso, and Van Gogh, as well as significant American art and contemporary pieces. The stunning architecture of the museum itself, along with its beautifully landscaped grounds, provides a serene setting for art exploration. In addition to its permanent collection, the Cincinnati Art Museum hosts rotating exhibitions, educational programs, and special events that engage visitors of all ages. Best of all, general admission to the Cincinnati Art Museum is free, making it accessible for all. Hey, are you considering making a move here in Cincinnati? You can schedule a meeting or book a Zoom call for you out-of-towners if you'd like to connect and chat about your plans. This is totally free, no pressure. If it's not the right time for you to move, then that's okay. I'd still love to connect, and you can call me or text me at 513-951-3584, or use the link to book a Zoom call in the description box below. Okay, so let's get back to the top attractions here in the Queen City. So far, the attractions that we've mentioned have been pretty central to downtown Cincinnati, but this next one, you're going to have to go a little further north up to Mason for this one. Kings Island. This amusement park has over 100 attractions, including world-class roller coasters like the iconic Diamondback and the thrilling Orion, one of the tallest and fastest coasters in the region. Whether you're a thrill seeker or looking for family-friendly rides, there's something for everyone. From gentle rides for younger kids to adrenaline-pumping adventures for the brave. Beyond the rides, Kings Island features beautiful gardens, live entertainment, and a variety of dining options that highlight local flavors. The park is also home to Planet Snoopy, where Peanuts characters come to life, providing endless fun for younger visitors. What truly sets Kings Island apart is its welcoming atmosphere. The park often hosts special events, from seasonal festivals to nighttime shows, ensuring that there's always something exciting happening. All right, so coming back down to the Central Business District in downtown Cincinnati, our next attraction is Findlay Market. Findlay Market is Ohio's oldest operated public market, and it's a great place to shop for local foods and support local small businesses. One of my friends goes here every single Saturday with her family, and they just love the options that it provides for locally grown food, and they also enjoy supporting the local small businesses of real people that live here locally. Now, like any place downtown, parking can be a little bit of a nightmare sometimes, so you do have to consider that. And in the wintertime, they have to close. Normally throughout the year, it's open, and they have like large garage doors that are just open. But in the wintertime, when it's colder, they obviously close those garage doors, but it is still usually pretty crowded. So everyone's just in a little bit of closer quarters in the market during the winter months. A little fun fact, I actually went to elementary school with the current president and CEO of the Corporation of Findlay Market. A couple of the shops that come highly recommended from friends of mine are Maker's Bakers for yummy desserts, Blue Oven for bread, Deeper Roots for coffee, and Bee Haven for honey, just to name a few. But they are really all awesome. According to an article, when they announced actually my former classmate as the president and CEO, the facility is home to approximately 60 small businesses year-round and more than 100 small businesses when the seasonal outdoor market and farmers market are active. And Findlay Market receives over 1.2 million visitors every year. They feature vendors offering a diverse range of fresh produce, meats, cheeses, baked goods, and international cuisine. From locally sourced fruits and vegetables to artisanal breads and gourmet spices, you'll find everything you need for a delicious meal. Be sure to sample some Cincinnati specialties like Geta as you explore. Beyond food, they host a variety of events throughout the year, including cooking demonstrations, live music, and seasonal festivals. One of the biggest events is the Findlay Market Opening Day Parade for the Cincinnati Reds. Next up is the Crone Conservatory. Nestled in Eden Park, this stunning greenhouse is a botanical treasure, showcasing an impressive collection of plants from around the world. Opened in 1933, the conservatory features a diverse range of ecosystems, from tropical rainforests to arid deserts. The conservatory is home to over 3,500 plant species, and they have a spectacular collection of orchids and the remarkable corpse flower, known for its rare and pungent bloom. Each season brings new displays, making every visit a fresh experience. One of our favorite displays that they have, usually every year, is the butterfly show. You get to go into the main area there, and you get these little cards, and the butterflies are literally just flying around everywhere, and you can let them land on you. A lot of times they will, or land on your little cards, and it's just really, really fun. So in addition to its breathtaking flora, Crone Conservatory hosts educational programs and special events that draw visitors from near and far. Another area you'll want to visit here in Cincinnati is Fountain Square. It is a vibrant urban space in the heart of downtown, and it's perfect for people watching, dining, and enjoying live music or events. They always have things changing down there and different events going on. In the wintertime, they set up usually an ice rink, and you can go ice skating down there. So they have tons of different events throughout the year, and it's just a fun place to go. And also, if you work down there or you just want to visit down there, you can grab lunch and eat on the square. And then you also have Over the Rhine, which is just basically north of the Central Business District, which is known for its historic architecture, trendy shops, breweries, and restaurants. And it's a must visit for a taste of local culture. Over the Rhine has really seen a revitalization over the last several years, and there are tons of restaurants and shops and everything down there. So you definitely want to check that out if you can. I wouldn't be doing my duty as a local Cincinnatian if I didn't mention the sports teams. You can go to Bengals football games, Reds baseball games, FC Cincinnati soccer games, the Cyclones, which are a hockey team, Florence Yalls, which is a minor league baseball team. The Lindner Family Tennis Center up in Mason hosts a variety of tennis events throughout the year, most notably the Cincinnati Open. And then you also have Turfway Park Racing and Gaming in Florence, and Belterra for racing as well. Plus, you have local colleges and a lot of local high schools too that are really fun to attend games at. Elder High School is an all-boys high school on the west side, and they have been consistently rated as one of the best places to watch a high school football game across the country. And you also have the University of Cincinnati, which has several different sports teams, and then Xavier University and Northern Kentucky University. So all of those are places that have several sports teams: volleyball, basketball, soccer. So if you're looking to watch some sports, you're going to have options no matter where you are in the greater Cincinnati area. And if you're looking for an unforgettable experience in Cincinnati, then you're going to catch a game at the Cincinnati Reds Great American Ballpark, which should be at the top of your list, probably. As the oldest professional baseball team in America, the Reds have a rich history that adds to the excitement of every game. The ballpark opened in 2003, and it's a stunning venue situated along the picturesque Ohio River. With a capacity of around 42,000 people, it offers not just great views of the field, but also breathtaking sights of the downtown skyline. The park is designed to celebrate the team's heritage, featuring unique elements like the power stacks, which light up in the sky with fireworks after every home run. What makes a game here truly special is the atmosphere. You'll find delicious local food, from classic ballpark options to Cincinnati specialties like Skyline Chili and La Rosa's. Plus, the park is family-friendly with interactive attractions that entertain fans of all ages. Next up, we have Cincinnati Music Hall. Cincinnati Music Hall is a stunning architectural gem and a cultural cornerstone in the heart of Cincinnati. Opened in 1878, this historic venue is renowned for its breathtaking Gothic Revival design and rich musical heritage, making it a must-visit for music lovers and history enthusiasts alike. Home to the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra, the Cincinnati Opera, and the Cincinnati Ballet, Music Hall hosts a diverse range of performances throughout the year. From classical concerts to contemporary shows to well-loved ballets like the Nutcracker. Beyond its musical offerings, the hall itself is a work of art. You can admire the grand foyer, beautiful stained glass, and intricate murals that celebrate Cincinnati's artistic legacy. Located near the vibrant Over the Rhine neighborhood, Music Hall is also surrounded by great dining and entertainment options, making it easy to plan a full day of exploration. It's literally just around the corner from the new FC Cincinnati Stadium, and directly across the street from Music Hall sits Washington Park. All right, just 2 more to go before we get to our hidden gems. The Cincinnati Observatory. If you're looking for a unique experience, don't miss the Cincinnati Observatory. Established in 1842, it's one of the oldest professional observatories in the United States and a hidden gem for both astronomy enthusiasts and casual visitors. Nestled atop Mount Lookout, the observatory features a stunning collection of historical telescopes, including the famous 15-inch refractor, which has been in operation for over a century. The knowledgeable staff and volunteers offer engaging public programs, including star parties and educational lectures, making it accessible for everyone from families to seasoned stargazers. Visiting the Cincinnati Observatory is not just about looking through telescopes. It's an immersive experience. You can explore the beautiful grounds, learn about the history of astronomy, and even attend special events during celestial happenings like meteor showers and eclipses. And then one last thing you don't want to overlook if you're coming to Cincinnati is the chili. Skyline Chili is a Cincinnati icon. renowned for its distinct take on chili that has captured the hearts and stomachs of locals and visitors alike. Founded in 1949, this beloved establishment offers a recipe that features a unique blend of spices, including cinnamon and chocolate, giving the chili a rich, slightly sweet flavor that sets it apart from traditional chili dishes. There are also several other chili places that are delicious here in Cincinnati. In one of my other videos, I talk a little bit more in depth about some Cincinnati chili options, so you can check that out. I'll link to that in the description box below. What do you think? Did I cover everything? Comment below on any attractions that you think I missed. I'd love to hear from you. And now, the part you've been waiting for, the hidden gems. As a Cincinnati native, I wanted to share some of the most unique things about my hometown. Number 1, the Anderson Ferry. The Anderson Ferry began operations over 200 years ago in 1817. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, the ferry transports vehicles and pedestrians between Constance, Kentucky and Cincinnati, Ohio. The ferry operates 7 days a week, usually from about 6 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. On the weekends, they open a little bit later, and on holidays, they have different hours. And sometimes inclement river conditions can cause closings, so just keep that in mind if the weather is not great. It only costs $5 for a car with pedestrians to go across on the ferry, but it is just a really fun and unique experience. My kids absolutely love it. The very first time, it was a good mixture of pure joy and equal parts fear, just because they had never been on something like that before. So it's a really fun thing to experience, and also can help cut down on commute time if you're working over there, and that way you can avoid going through downtown Cincinnati. There's also a really cute little farm located just over the river, and we tend to ride the ferry when we're going to that farm for U-Pick events for strawberries or blueberries, things like that. Number 2, Perfect North Slopes. According to their website, it's the premier ski area in the Midwest. 5 chairlifts, 7 carpet lifts, 23 trails, 2 terrain parks, and 25 tubing lanes. It has a great mix of diverse terrain and activities. This is where we used to go skiing when I was younger. And just this past year, we went tubing with my kids, and it was a ton of fun, actually more fun than I was expecting. But it is a lot of walking, so just keep that in mind. Number 3, Glenwood Gardens and Highfield Discovery Center. According to the Great Parks website, Glenwood Gardens is an escape from the daily grind. They have beautifully landscaped trails, gardens, prairies, forests, and wetlands, and it's a 338-acre park. And they also have a 1-mile paved trail and a 1.6-mile wetland loop nature trail. And then at Glenwood Gardens is Highfield Discovery Garden, which is a 12-acre garden and is a delight for any age. It's designed to encourage guests to explore the natural world in a fun, engaging environment. I actually really love it here, and they have a little frog and toads garden, and you can literally see, tadpoles, see the life cycle of the frog, and I just think that's really, really unique, and it's fun. Number 4, the Loveland Castle. This castle is a medieval style castle and museum in Loveland. It's only $5 per person, and children under 5 are free. They have a lot of things to do and places to explore. According to their website, you can walk down the pathways of the gardens. You can have a picnic by the river. You can learn about Harry, which was the guy that built the castle. You can do chess and checkers. They have lots of puzzles. If you believe in ghosts, the castle has them. You'll find pictures of the castle's ghosts and ghost stories galore at the castle. Not to mention, you can read a few of the knight's ghost stories on the website. The castle has a fine collection of weaponry also on display. Plenty of souvenirs to take home with you. Number 5, Devou Park. Most well known for its gorgeous panorama view of Cincinnati and Covington, you're going to want to take your camera for this one. According to their website, they have scenic nature trails, places to throw frisbees, play a round of golf, enjoy a drink, tour the museum, attend a concert. You'll find all sorts of events and fun things to do here at Devou Park. It has more than 700 acres to explore. Number 6, Jungle Gyms. Jungle Gyms has been described as the theme park of food. It offers some of the largest wine selections in the United States, live seafood tanks, and an in-store cooking school. Actually, for my wedding, we were gifted a cooking class here at Jungle Gyms, and it was so much fun. And it was actually in that class that I learned how to correctly slice an onion and the reason why your eyes water when you slice an onion. Little trick, make sure your knife is sharp and your eyes won't water. Jungle Gyms started as a roadside stand, according to their website, and now it has more than 500,000 square feet with hundreds of thousands of products, with over 70 countries represented. Its international market is locally grown, but internationally known. They have a map of the store, so when you plan your visit, you'll want to make sure you have that map because you might get lost in there. Number 7, wildlife opportunities like Wolf Creek Habitat and Rescue and Raptor. Located in Brookville, Indiana, this nonprofit organization gives you an opportunity to interact with wolves. There's a $50 donation per person required to interact with the wolves, and there are some limitations on how large children have to be in order to interact with the wolves. Raptor Incorporated is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the conservation of birds of prey via rehabilitation, education, research, and community service. So they rehab over 300 birds of prey annually and deliver over 350 educational presentations each year. My broker, Hoding Realtors, actually had one of these presentations at one of our annual parties, and it was so cool. There was a little owl there. I think the owl was blind. But my kids were there and we got to see those birds of prey up close, and it was just a really neat and educational experience. And I think I learned probably more than my kids did. They do have a facility that's open to the public during open house events and appointments. Number 8, Stricker's Grove. According to an article that was in City Beat, Stricker's Grove is closed to the public for most of the year, but they do have a few special days in the summer and fall, or you can reserve it for a private event. It's family owned and operated. It's a 25-acre old-fashioned amusement park, and it has tons of nostalgic games and classic rides. And one of the 2 roller coasters there, the Wooden Tornado, which was built in 1993, was constructed by the park owner, Ralph Stricker. He's been the only person in the United States to build his own roller coaster. Number 9, Newport Gangsters Tour. American Legacy Tours offers an opportunity to learn about how gangsters made and lost millions in Newport, Kentucky. Part of the tour is located inside an old casino and discusses how the city became pivotal in gaming and gambling. American Legacy Tours offers a 2-hour tour hailed as the best walking tour by Cincinnati Magazine and featured among the top 10 things to do in Kentucky by Southern Living magazine. You get to see historic buildings that were once home to casinos, hear the captivating tales of fortune and downfall that shaped Newport's past and laid the groundwork for the modern gaming industry. And number 10, Carriage House Farm. Located in North Bend, established in 1855, Carriage House has been a single family owned for 5 generations. According to their website, they produce whole and milled grains, honey, and they grow and forage fresh vegetables, fruits, greens, herbs, and edible flowers. And they even supply the best local farm-to-table restaurants. They have on-farm dinners and local food events. They have Chloe's Eatery, which offers lunch and dinner options for dine-in and carry-out. And they have 2 sites in North Bend. If you like this video, would you give it a thumbs up? And if you want to know more about Cincinnati and its surrounding suburbs, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications. That way you never miss a video. Thanks for watching today.